Okay, today we are learning A Reminder by Trevor Hall. And this is a cover that I've made for this song, and it's very finger picking heavy. So if you're not so comfortable with finger picking, this can be a really great intro for you. Good song to start with. So we'll start with the intro to the song before that first verse. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into a D shape. We're going to place our ring finger on that first string, and then our middle finger, pointer, and thumb successively on the strings above it. And then to begin with, we're going to take that middle finger off, and this brings us into a D2. So you're looking at 0, 2, 3, 0. 0 means that you play it openly, so you're not hitting and are holding down any of the frets with the finger. So 0, 2, 3, 0. And the rhythm will sound like this. Then you're going to put that middle finger back on for a D. And as you hit that top string, you're going to hammer on with the pinky. Just going to sound like this. Then we're going to do another variation on a D. 0, 2, 3, 5. So here your ring finger isn't touching any strings. Your pinky makes its way all the way to the 5th fret. Now we take the pointer, and it's going to hold down that 2nd fret on the 2nd and 3rd string, like that. Your middle finger is still there, and that'll allow us to then hammer off on that 2nd string from the 3rd to the 2nd fret. So all together, that's going to sound like this. Now we go to a G6, I believe. So here we're hitting 3rd fret on the 6th string. And now I've got my pinky on the 1st string, and then my ring finger, middle finger, and pointer on the successive strings. And I like to have my pinky resting, so this one here on my right hand, resting there to provide stability for the rest of my fingers so they kind of know where to rest. And I'm going 3, and then on the 4th string, open. 3rd string on the 2nd fret, and the 2nd string open. Then to an A, B minor 7. So the B minor 7, as well as the A that we just played before it, I'm now playing with the thumb on the 5th string and the other fingers where they were before. And then I'm going for the B minor 7, 2, 0, 2, 3. If you want, you can even end that with a pinky on the 4th fret of that 5th string. So all together that'll sound like this. And that's the intro. And for the first verse, and actually, to be honest, for the first verse, chorus, 2nd verse, and chorus, it's the same guitar the whole way through. So it starts with D2, so 0, 2, 3, 2, starting with your thumb on that 4th string. there I'm playing a few more strings than before. I'm going 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Then I go to that G6. And then the A. And again there I'm going 6. No, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. All together, that's going to sound like this. And with the music, do you remember when you looked in the water and saw your reflection, the embers? They drew out a map and they showed you direction. Your sender is far in the east, where your heart is at peace when you enter. My love is just a reminder, find your center. And the chorus is the same. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. Well, help me recall that first morning. And so you're just going to cycle through those same chords, that same progression for the second verse and the second chorus. And then things get interesting again when we get to the bridge. So here we're going to actually start with that B minor 7. So we start with our thumb on the 5th string. And yeah, that shape we talked about before, where you've got X, so you're not playing that 6th string, then 2, 0, 2, 3, X. And we start with that B minor 7. It's going to sound like this. And then go to the D2, then the G6, and the A. Again. With the singing. Sweet J down, J, J down. 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 When you've lost your way, colors start to fade. Take a look within, find your offering, hold it to the sun, let your spirit run, remember. And then we're about to go into the third chorus. Here I change it up. Rather than going to that A, I'm actually going to go to a variation on F sharp minor, where I've got my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th string. Then I'm not playing the 5th string. I've got the 4th string open, and then the 3rd and 2nd strings on the 2nd fret with my ring finger and pinky. And my right pinky is still resting on that 1st string. It's been there pretty much the whole time. And so that'll sound like this. Remember, remember, find your center. And as I go into that 3rd chorus, rather than starting on the D, I'll start on that B minor 7. Remember, find your center. My love is just a reminder, find your center. Then back to that F sharp minor. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. So the D2, G6, and then that variation on an F sharp minor. And I'll do that for the rest of the song, and it's got this beautiful sort of into the mystery energy that you can really improvise and riff on. And yeah, long story short, that bridge and the third chorus are pretty much the same, except for that fourth chord that you're playing isn't going to be an A. It's going to be that variation on an F sharp minor. And that's the whole song. I'll post a link to my version of it so that you can have that if you need. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Much love. Have a beautiful day.